The poppy field, which is,
Yes.
of course, in The Wizard of Oz. So clearance prices, $33.99 on 96 cotton, 4% span, plaid, button front, but it's got the little ruffle detail.
Look at that,
super
darling.
cute ruffle detail on the top. And you're seeing, again, so that's going to be your blue multi. This, woo, fewer than 300 to go around.
Ooh, great for our patriotic holidays.
That's the spice multi.
Isn't that nice with a great navy base there?
325, and then here is the sage
Isn't
multi.
this nice? The sage
35, sorry.
with some purple in there, a beautiful sort of feminine take. Oh, I like
Those are really
that
nice
a
together.
lot. Yes. So we're known for what we call our boyfriend shirts. We're also very inspired by heritage fabrics like plaid, houndstooth, and all those sort of classic prints. This is giving us that perfect sort of menswear inspired plaid, but in a silhouette that is decidedly feminine. Starting up at the top with that very subtle ruffle. It's nothing that looks too like, Georgian or, like it's not a lot. It's not anything that you have to be like, that's not my style, right? Little bit of a puffed sleeve there, so we're giving it a real feminine twist. Then we have this V-neck sort of built right in, nothing again plunging, full button placket. So if you do want to wear this open, maybe you just picked up the navy butter knit tank, that would look great with it, would look great with that. In fact, all of these colors here. We give you bust darts for a great fit. And then what we do so beautifully in the Classics collection is just give you a little bit of an increase at the bottom. So we intend for this to fit you at the shoulder, but if it fits you at the neckline, like a man's shirt. If I could button a man's shirt up top, chances are it'd be a little tight at the bottom because men's shirts are just cut straight up and down. What we do in the Classics collection is design it for a woman's body. That includes the bust darts and just that little bit of give at the bottom.
Yeah, and I love the idea, again, of adding this with a trouser, which is really nice, right?
Yeah.
So the black would work with any one of these, like the Bitsy trouser, which is great. If you wanted to lift it, you can do it with the green, which I love, or the green even works with that.
Yes.
Like that's really, it's just super handsome. Like it's a beautiful blouse.
It
is. Has the feminine details, and plaid, as you said, heritage, traditional, but done in a different way.
Yeah.
With the little ruffle and that, kind of mandarin collar with the ruffle around it,
Right.
the Y neckline, the buttons that are color-coded to match.
ruffle.
Right, which is really nice. And as you said, this is your red, white, and blue. So if you want to pair this with some white jeans, do that.
Yeah.
Pair white jeans, a little red sneaker, you've got a little rattan crossbody bag, and you are down the shore hanging out for the 4th of July.
There you go.
Clearance price at under $35 when $67 is the price that it actually should be. So that is a great savings. We love saving you that. A 653-583 is your item number, or with just some denim jeans. Like I have on just little denim jeans. You could do that with this as well.
Yeah.
And pair it with the little barn jacket we just had. So it's not even a barn jacket, but it has the little plaid detail.
It's barnish.
It's barnish.
It is barnish. And there's no side seam pockets. A lot of times our boyfriend shirts have pockets on the side. This does not. So tuck this in. Maybe you want to do a little front tie and wear this over a sleeveless maxi dress that it's not quite warm enough, so you want to add a little top to it. Give yourself the ability to style this in all the different ways. And then I just wanted to show you on this sleeve here, not like a man's cuff. This is very, again, feminine, a little bit wider than like a typical banded cuff that you might see on, say, like a boho type shirt. And then on the back, instead of doing what we typically would see is the yoke inverted pleat, we just started up at the top, a little bit of ruching coming from that ruffled neckline, and then just all that gorgeous plaid. So it's meant to be worn in all different ways, a great fabrication, fabulous colorways. You'll never see these plaids anywhere else. David Dangle, who started the collection with Joan 35 years ago, literally picks out each in every shade. So they are beautifully, I
love it because I think it looks really like equestrian.
Yes.
Honestly, like this
Very
to this
mainline
combination right here. you know, with a little, like I said, a jet black or a dark blue jean with a little boot. You can wear this right now, transitional.
Yes.
Again, and if you want to lift the color, then you're wearing, you know, white. Wear a white jacket over it. You know, pair this with white
You
pants.
could wear
It'll
the
be
reverse
perfect.
of the, you know, the other color. I love that this, in particular, this color with denim. I think it really is a
that's nice.
perfect little pairing.
That would be great, actually, to wear this on this side with this, because this is where you see things that get editorial. It's combinations that are unexpected that you're like, I'm not quite sure I know how to do this.
Yeah.
Well, Joan already did it for you. You do know how to do it,
Isn't
right?
that fabulous?
And so that's always really cool, because I love print on print, and sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm kind of too scared to do it. Is that okay?
Yes.
But you know, when you've got the colors in that print, they're talking to each other, so you're absolutely doing it right. So again, under $35, 45, 55, 65. We're 30 something plus off that $67 price tag.
Amazing.
So you're saving, you know, $30 plus, not $67. $33.99 and that 5 easy payments of $6.80. I think about teachers, you know, when you need to wear something that's still polished but easy to move around in.
Yes.
You know, so, you know, if you happen to be a teacher or if you happen to be like the front face of a company, right? And you are in an administrative role and you need to still be polished, but you want to be comfortable.
Right.
And you want to be chic.
Yes.
This is that blouse that's going to do it, whether you're wearing it with, you know, white trousers or a black trouser or, you know, just a, you know, a jet blue denim or a jet black denim.
Yeah.
That gives you this look, and you don't necessarily have to wear a jacket on over it because the plaiding is the tailoring.
It is, and,
right?
and the
and the
beautiful,
little ruffle
the
neckline.
beautiful, exactly. That
Yeah.
ruffle detail again just adds that feminine sort of twist to this. Be inspired by all the different colorways, and this will be, you know, one of those pieces that stays in the part of your closet that you wear year round. Yeah.
Without question. A 653583 is your item number. Loving that we're saving you $30 plus right now. Matching back to the trouser, the Bitsy trouser that we had earlier in the show. So you can go ahead and just
I love
mix
our
and
new
match.
music.
I know. Love a little
It's so
music.
Joan.
Yay. And now it's time for my pick of the show. Okay. So the blouse